Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Marquita here with Late Nights Early Mornings, and I am going to be doing part 2 of the Target haul. So the first part of the Target haul was just the Stony Clover portion of it, because I had so much stuff that in itself was a pretty decent length haul, so I didn't want to make it super long and add in some other goodies that I have been loving at Target. So what we're going to be talking about today are some items that I am finding at Target, and these are my spring and summer faves for right now. Of course, the season is just getting started. It's almost summer, so I'm sure there will be other goodies, but these are kind of like my favorite spring, early summer things that I'm loving. Are reasonably priced and very affordable. Everything here is pretty much either sale or clearance. Some things may be regular price, and even at regular price, most of those things are running under 20 bucks. So I don't think there's anything here or 20 bucks or under, and I don't think there's anything here that's super far out of reach if you do like it. So I will try to list some of the items, like the names of the items below, because again, selection and everything varies from place to place, Target to Target. But let's go ahead and get into it. So first thing that I am really loving from Target are graphic tees. So over the course of this little portion while I'm talking about the graphic tees, you'll see a few pictures of some of the ones that I have purchased recently, since they started putting out the short sleeve graphic tees for this season. And so I have been going around and getting them. I purchased them for various reasons, but most of them are musical icon graphic tees, with most of the artists being from the 90s or early 2000s. I am an 80s baby, and so my music era, so to say, is pretty much the late 80s, early 90s, early 2000s music, especially hip hop, R&B, and a few other things. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into showing you that. So for the most part around the house, I'm just wearing something like a graphic tee and some leggings. Even when I run out, especially if I'm just going to the grocery store or like making one stop to maybe Target or whatnot, I'm not going to get super dressed up just to go one or two places. So grabbing a graphic tee still gives you something cute and stylish, yet comfy and appropriate, because these are all short sleeve for the most part, and so you can style it. You can, add some makeup or accessories to match the color themes in the graphic tees, and they also kind of reflect a little bit of your character as well, while being something very simple and easy. So I'm just going to go through a few that I have here. These are some of my more recent purchases, and then like I said, you have been seeing the clips of some other graphic tees I have picked up previously. So we'll start with this first one here on top in no particular order. This is a Tribe Called Quest. Make sure I get that on there. And this tee, if you probably saw the yellow tag, was on clearance, our favorite word. That yellow sticker, love to see it, at Target, and it was $5.09. I don't know what the deal is with the 9 cent, but whatever. $5 is great for me. The original price, I believe, was probably like $16.99 according to the tag. Yes, and so it was marked down to $5. I found a couple others that were marked down, and I'll show you one or two, but I'm not sure what makes the distinguishing thing between marking them down and not, because they have tons of artist tees, and this is kind of a thinner one. Very stretchy, and also again super soft. They feel so good and comfortable. Love the material. And on the back, this one actually keeps that kind of black and white bubble spot, whatever going on. So I love that. I love things that have things on the back. But you can see here it has their group name, A Tribe Called Quest. And this one is the thank you for your service. Down there at the bottom, that's what it says in kind of the cursive or script. And I hadn't seen a Tribe Called Quest graphic tee recently. Some artists, you kind of see tees with them on it quite frequently, but that's not one that I see a lot, at least not in Target. So I snatched that up because that is a classic group. Here's another classic group, and these are the Spice Girls. Again, definitely was a Spice Girl, Spice World person. You couldn't tell me nothing. Yes, everybody wanted to be one of these girls at some point during my childhood. And so yeah, of course, Mel B and Posh were probably my favorites, and still are. And this is actually a cropped kind of baby tee You can probably tell by the cut. It is short sleeve. And it was on Clearance, yet again that yellow sticker, for $6.49. Its original price was $12.99. So depending on where you find it, it may or may not be marked down. Typically I get an extra large in these tees, and the reason being most of these tees are cut in more of a junior, so their sizes are from like extra small to extra large, which is not the same as a 2X if you usually wear like a 2X plus size. So it's more like a junior's cut, maybe misses sometimes, but more so a junior's cut. So they tend to run a little bit smaller, and I'll actually insert a picture with this as well. But love the Spice Girls, and they did have another Spice Girl shirt that had a bigger image on it, and it was a like regular t-shirt. It wasn't a crop tee. That one is still regular price, I believe, and I think it was either $16.99 or $19.99. But it is available if you're just a Spice Girls fan and you definitely want to represent. The last one that I have here is Tupac. And this one was also on clearance. I've actually worn it, so the tag's not on it already. And I'll insert a clip with me with this one on too. And that outfit that you see with this t-shirt in the clip, it's pretty much what I look like most days when I run out. Pair of leggings, sneakers, and a tee. Not necessarily a graphic tee, might just be a solid color like the one I'm wearing now. And even my outfit right now, if you could see the full thing, I'm wearing leggings on the bottom of this too. So that's pretty much my everyday attire. But again, this is a Tupac. They had a few other Tupacs, but this one was marked down. Again, it was $5.09 like the Tribe Called Quest. Other ones that you may have already seen going across up here were the Selena shirt. I also have Love Selena. I have Frida. Frida is not a musical artist, however she was an artist, and I think I got that one. That one's also kind of more of a boxy, not quite cropped. I would say it comes like right at, if you had on some high-waisted jeans, they would meet. So it's just a shorter kind of cropped, maybe rib tickler type top. But I love that Frida top. The colors are beautiful. And as a whole, the graphic tees at Target usually run anywhere from, when regular price, from $12.99 to $19.99. So not horrible. It really just varies depending on the style, the cut, and I think there are a couple of different brands that make these. So it also varies by that as well. Next thing I found up is something for the house. And these are wall hooks. So these are by Room Essentials, which is their brand. I guess you could say one of their brands. And as you can see, they were only $4 original price, but they were now marked down to $1.20, which is a great price for 2 hooks. These are very sturdy and they hold up to 35 pounds. So that's a pretty good weight. These are definitely due if you want to hold, like, I'm using one currently for holding my purse. So I put that on the wall and I'll insert a picture of that. So very easy for that to add some extra hanging space. Coats, jackets, keys, in the bathroom, maybe robes and towels, anything like that can go on these. These are really good and cute. These are the kind that you would screw or anchor into the wall, but you can remove them, of course, so it's not a permanent thing. Even if you have, like, I'm in an apartment, I'm just gonna have to patch up, you know, holes, not a big deal. They do come with the anchors. I didn't use the anchors because I was only gonna be hanging my purse on it, so not quite 35 pounds, probably close. But for something heavier, or depending on the surface in which you are mounting these, you may want to make sure you use the anchors. But they're there. Each one has 2 screws and they have everything you need for that, and it only takes a couple minutes to install. So I would recommend these. The only color I saw was gray, so I'm not sure if they are available in other colors. Maybe only the gray was, you know, on sale. I don't know. But either way, these work fine for me and I'd recommend them. Also great for holidays, wreaths and such as well. All right, put that to the side. Next up, we have something I've been looking for a little while in different places, not specifically Target, but Target has started putting out their spring stuff, and summer, of course, but spring items in the dollar spot. So that used to be the dollar spot where everything was $1, but now they've kind of mixed it up where you have things that range from $1 to $5. And sometimes I've seen things for $10, but they're usually like large items, but typically $1 to $5 is the range. And this particular item is a indoor hanging planter. It has a very cute designs here. It is like either ceramic or something. It is breakable. It's not plastic, which I like. And it also has a drainage hole on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. So that makes it great. Sometimes these cheaper planters, can't find my word there. Sometimes the cheaper planters don't have drainage holes, and so I was really happy to see that this one did have a drainage hole. I do have a plan for this one. I think I'm going to hang, I don't know if you guys can see it. No. This plant right here that's behind me, it's growing downward as opposed to, and so I wanted to put it in hanging so it could just kind of fall over this. So I think, and it also has the straps and everything. It was only $5, y'all. $5. This was a great deal. They only had white from what I could see, but they were also just putting these types of things out, so they may have more colors later on. They also have a few other garden things that if you're someone who's looking for little odds and ends for the garden, little shovels, gloves, whatever. I don't need any of that stuff, but they did have a few other garden things in that section. I don't know the prices because I wasn't really looking, but I just know they had a few garden type things. All right, couple more things. So this is something that it's not necessarily a new thing, but I did just re-up on them, and I've been meaning to feature this in a video for a very long time because it is a very affordable yet great tool. And this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and I have been using this for quite some time. I use it just to fill in my brows. In terms of, my brows are dark, as you can see. My hair is black. This is my natural color, never been dyed. I have jet black hair. The hair on my face jet black as well. So I actually use, the color is labeled deep brown. I don't know why, but it is black. So if you are someone who is like me and you have actual black hair and you need a black pencil or black color, you would be purchasing this in deep brown. I think it was actually called black at one point, and then they revamped it a little bit and they just started calling it deep brown, because I actually have the older pencil that was black. Whatever the case may be, it is black. So you get your little brush here to do what you need to do to get everything shaped up the way you want it. And then you also have the actual pencil, which is a little bit like a little jelly-like in terms of, it's very smooth. You can just twist up. It doesn't take much. It's a very nice bold color. And yes, it is on my eyebrows right now. And really, it's just on the ends where they kind of thin out a little bit, so I use that to make it more of an even full brow, and then usually right around here just to make everything look the same. But as you can see, you know, it looks pretty good and it looks very natural, so it doesn't look like, you know, I added them in. I don't like the super thick eyebrow look. I know that's in now, just not a fan. My eyebrows used to be much thicker than this naturally, and the arch is also natural, so it is what it is. I like what you see here is the way I like them. But I just want to put this out here because it is only $3. That's the regular price, nothing fancy. We know that e.l.f. products for the most part are pretty affordable. But when I first purchased this, it was just to give it a try. And yeah, for $3, can't beat that. So I always stock up on these and get multiples at a time. But I do love this. It's great to pop in your purse or traveling. And I don't usually have to touch it up throughout the day unless, you know, I were to wash my face or, you know, do something like that. But in terms of doing it, it's a one-time thing for me. Love, love, love it. And I love the look. Very natural. And of course, we love the price. All right. And last but not least, this is kind of a mixture of Ulta and Target, because as you know, in some Targets now, they have Ultas. So even though I purchased these particular products from Ulta simply because Target didn't have both colors of what I wanted, you can purchase this from Target online, and if your store has an Ulta in it, it may have both of the colors. So this is the new Stranger Things collection or collaboration with MAC. And so I got 2 of the lip glosses. It is a whole collection. There's 2 eyeshadow palettes. There's a brush. There are multiple lip glasses, which is what I have 2 lip glasses here. And so the 2 that I chose, not so much springy, but you know, y'all know I love red. It has cute little designs, and Stranger Things is actually written on there, but it's in red, so depending on how the light hits it, you may or may not see it show up. But it's there. And it's actually right there. But this is our lip gloss, and it's red, and I love it. If you saw my Stony Clover haul, which is the first part of this Target haul, I was wearing this. So, and that's it. I wasn't wearing it on top of a lipstick or anything. It's a very bold red, and it stays. So for lip glosses, and I've been wearing MAC since I was in high school, the lip gloss formula is pretty good. Like, it gives good pigment, even though it's like a gloss, it gives good pigment, and it stays. This color, that red color, was Rockin' Robin. And again, this just released, I think, on Sunday, and today is Monday when I'm filming this, so I did pick them up yesterday, Sunday. The other color I purchased was called Skull Rock, and casing is the same for these. And this one is actually black. And you can see the Stranger Things, because it's the same design as that red one, with the, like, whatever black stuff on this design, and then Stranger Things in red. But of course this one shows up because the actual lipstick is red. I mean, it's black. All right, so I can show you this one, and you might be wondering, why would you get a black lip gloss? And actually, this lip gloss I purchased to go with a MAC lipstick that I got from the MAC Aaliyah collection. So I do have the black one, and I like the fact that that gloss comes in, or this gloss came in the black. So I'll be using that as a topper. I may see what it looks like solo. It may look pretty nice, but that's the main reason I purchased this, was to go on top of that Aaliyah lipstick. So maybe I'll do that look for a video next time, just so you guys can see it. But that's all I had, and again, these were both $20 each. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my Target haul. Make sure you hit up my blog, which is listed in the description link down below, and I will see you next time.